Hello, my friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome to the wood element readings today. This is the last in the series of elements, and we will be doing the wood element readings for tiger and rabbit today. So I hope you are doing well on this fine day, and today is November 7th, 2020. This reading will be for the 7th through the 14th, which would be next Saturday. I typically release the wood element readings on Saturdays, so I hope you enjoy it. If you've been with me before, thanks for coming back, and if this is your first time, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. And what we do here is we do about, I don't know, a 30-minute reading, sometimes less, 25, 30 minutes. And it's a little bit about what's going to be coming forward for you in the coming week ahead. It doesn't really matter when you listen to this reading, because whenever you find it, whether it's a week from now, 2 weeks from now, a month, or a year from now, there will be a reason why you were drawn to it, and there is most likely a message for you in that time frame. So whenever you find this is just the perfect time, and take away those important tidbits that this reading will bring forward for you and help you in your life. And then if something doesn't resonate, that's okay too. Then just let it go, all right? And come back another time and maybe it will resonate. So I'm using the Akashic Tarot today, and we kick off with the Akashic Tarot to get a general overall message for the reading. I usually pick 3 cards, so these 3 have come out. And the first card we have today for the reading is the 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. Okay, so we have a woman there. She's looking through a forest, and it looks like there's a basket of blueprints and plans right here. And there's a path. So paths are unknown. So you may be searching for your life purpose right now. What path do I take? Which way do I go? I'm unsure of how to move forward in my life. So we'll explore that a little bit further. Let's look at the rest of the cards to see how the story is going to form. Oh, we have a Major Arcana 7 card, Fated Meeting, and that has come up in a couple of other readings that I did this week as well. So you may be dealing with someone from, I think it was the water sign, was it, that had the same card. So it may be a water sign, or maybe it was the earth signs that had this. This is a Major Arcana card, which means that the universe is in charge of how this will happen. And it looks like a fated meeting between 2 people, a man or a woman. It's been divinely guided and orchestrated in the heavens prior to your incarnation into this lifetime, and you're coming together for the highest good of both of you concerned. If you look here, there's a clock at the midnight hour. It's just getting ready. Like Cinderella, it's finding your prince if you're a woman, and if you're a man, it's finding your princess, the Cinderella, the queen of the ball. So it's a very romantic card, and it is going to take shape. So paths unknown, and then there becomes a fated meeting as a result of not knowing where you're going next. Isn't that interesting? Then we have, oh my goodness, this card came up in another reading this week too. The 7 of Scrolls, and this one is Intricacies and Industry. And that's a gentleman who is working on plans. If you can, he's got his plans here too, his blueprints. So isn't that interesting that she's got hers and he's all alone too, and then they come together. So very, very interesting. These are 2 people that are coming together with a fated meeting. And we have the 7 of Scrolls and the 8 of Scrolls, 7, 8, and 7, 7. So that means it's divinely orchestrated. So very interesting. The number 7 is the number of being, it's a spiritual number. So that means that it's divinely orchestrated as well. And then we have them in sequence, the man and the woman, 7, 8 coming together. So, wow, this is this is a love reading, okay? So let's look up this. We'll start with the 7 of Scrolls. And we'll start with this gentleman here, the 7 of Scrolls, Intricacies and Industry. And we'll see what the book says about it. Now, work on a Renaissance cathedral has just begun. At first, this building seems modest, but in time, its grandeur will teach several stories high and across the centuries. But now, piles of stones and rock dot the scene. A mason bends, focusing intently on a plumb bob that hangs next to a partially built wall. This instrument helps him determine if the wall is straight and true. At a very basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or a business. And this card also shows that you are on your way to greatness, but it does require attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It is only by heaping up the small that the great can be achieved. So, Intricacies and Industry for this man is about paying attention to the small details of life and just taking it brick by brick, stone by stone, step by step. And it will happen. You'll be able to build a very strong foundation. Now, we're going to do just a little meditation that is for this particular card. So just close your eyes for a moment. And there is a situation in your life that requires your attention to detail right now. Close your eyes and imagine that this situation is a puzzle in pieces on a table in front of you. Imagine the individual pieces and sense what you notice and feel about them. Okay, awesome. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Scrolls, which is the next card, and that is a woman who has paths unknown. So let's see what's going on with her. Woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in the forest, and the fork before her breaks into 3 separate paths. The middle is clear and bright. The left is much darker with more trees and growth, and the right is dappled by sunlight with a few shadows falling here and there across it. This card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear for you. So remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the directions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows, stay alert, Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. Wow. Okay. So that's about taking the path less traveled, because you never know. You may meet this man on that path, and there is a fated meeting in your future. So just close your eyes. We're going to do a little meditation on this card. And close your eyes and see a path that is cloaked in shadow before you. It might be a little scary because it's unknown. Step right into the shadow and feel yourself filled with the excitement of uncertainty and unknown opportunity. Are you ready for a surprise? Oh, that's so wonderful. The surprise is going to be this fated meeting. That's what it is. All right, so that is divinely orchestrated. So let's see what the fated meeting is all about. A clock tower, as I said, stands with its hand pointing to just a few minutes before midnight. A man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the time that was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. And with this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new, or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from past lives may have brought you together, so it is important for both of you to stay alert, keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honor your karma course, this could be one of the highest relationships you will ever know. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, or an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life, publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother or a sister. Whoever this is, it's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready, it's almost time. Interesting. So that is an amazing thing. Now, you never know what's going to be coming up. Now, if you can tap into your intuition, you may be able to find out who it is. So let's go ahead and look at some tarot. And what we will use today is we'll start off with the Rider-Waite traditional tarot deck. This is my little pocket series one that I have. Smaller cards. Okay. And we have a Queen of Cups. So this is probably the woman on this card here with the Eight of Scrolls. And the Queen of Cups, you see she has her cup in her hand with she's ready to offer it to whoever comes across her path. And right now she has her back turned to this man, so she doesn't see him coming from behind. And that's, I think, what's going to be the surprise. The Queen of Cups is the queen of love, and she's very nurturing, very giving. She's the Mother Earth, and she is the love, offering her cup of love to whoever she meets. And the Queen of Cups is the queen of emotions, and she has, the kind of queen that wears her emotions on her sleeve. She can be a healer, she can be an empath, and offers love to whoever she comes across. So let's see. And here's the this is the Eight of Pentacles, and so this is the card of working on a project. So that is our Seven of Scrolls, the intricacies in industry. So this is the man working diligently preparing for the arrival of his Queen of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles is a card of working on a project, working on a relationship. But as you can see right now at this point, they both have their backs turned to each other, so they don't even know that they're preparing for this meeting. So, Spirit, what is the card that will bring these two together in this 7 fated meeting? What is the card? What is the one? What is it that they need to know for this particular meeting that's going to take place? Okay, so that's the Four of Swords, and that's the card of meditation, rejuvenation, resting. It's not a card of action, so they're both in contemplation about the meeting without even knowing. It's coming from the unconscious mind. They're both preparing for the fated meeting, and they're doing it while they are in a resting position. So right now there's no action, and there shouldn't be any action at this point because they're both working on themselves, their projects, getting their inner guidance, and going through some rest and rejuvenation. Ultimately, it's going to lead them to the balance between the two. I'm going to put this one right here. That's the Temperance card. That's also a major arcana card. Temperance is the angel of balance. And so what they are both creating right now in their lives is balance. Balance between the feminine and masculine side. And they are being asked to just rest right now before the time is waiting for them to come together. And it just seems like they're both pretty balanced in their emotions, and they are just completing a cycle so that they can come together as two whole human beings. And then they are going to move into the Three of Pentacles, which is working together, collaborating on joint. They'll be coming together as a couple, as you can see, and working on a project. They could possibly be working on a work project together. They may meet at work. They may meet through a project, but they will be working together in some collaboratory way. So that fated meeting will come about in a collaboration of some sort when the proper timing is in divine orchestration based on the angels. And when the divine timing takes place, we don't know. We just know it's going to be coming up soon. Let's take one more card to see what else is going on here. Oh, okay, we have the Empress card. So once this happens, then it's going to help turn this woman into the Empress. So that does mean there may be a union coming up between the couple. So once a woman turns into the Empress, that's the highest honor she can achieve. She has full abundance in her life. She's very beautiful. You can see she offers a lot of love and comfort to children. She offers her cup to children. She offers her cup to anyone she comes in contact with. She's very abundant. She has a lot to give. And she is the very balanced mother, balanced woman. That's the kind of woman that can be with children and be in a work situation at the same time, because she's very balanced, because she's gone through this meditation and rejuvenation period, and they are coming together in love, and they are coming together to create family, it looks like, because there's children in that card. And it's an older woman in this card, so this couple may be, not young. They may be, later in their years coming together. Now I'm going to be pulling from my Healing with the Angels deck next. We're going to see what is the healing that we need to know in regards to this meeting. It looks like it's pretty balanced. It looks like everything's being balanced out first between this man and this woman. It's very healthy, a very healthy coming together. Oh, I guess we're going to take this one. Okay, let's see what else. That one. And we'll take one more. This one looks like it wants to come out. Okay, let's see what else the angels want us to know. Maya, schooling, study, education, health, your life's purpose, and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So, as again, I said, the collaboration, the working together, the Three of Pentacles could be coming together in a schooling environment, could be coming together in a study or education environment. This will be related to life purpose. So this woman who is kind of looking at her paths unknown is going to be stepping into her purpose, her life purpose, and it may require schooling, study, and a little bit of education. And then it looks like she's going to come together with a collaboration with this man who's working on this project. But there is definitely a working together and unity. Now, then we have Bridget. And Bridget says, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So, okay, so it wants you to know that you need to do all of your research in regards to the schooling, study, education, and your life purpose, because caution that, remember there was 3 different paths that you could take in the 8 of Scrolls. And then, you know, it's like if you decide to take one over the other, the 3 paths, working together on the 3, then caution that one of them, actually 2 of them, are not for you. So you have to be the deciding factor. Look deeper into the situation before you proceed. So there's 3 different paths that you can take, and you're going to be the one that determines which one that's going to be. Of course, we always have free will. And just, Bridget is asking you to have caution when you're doing that, okay? And that goes for this man too. He's working on a project, but he is to look deeper into his craft. Caution is warranted. You know, sometimes we can be working and working and working, but we're working on the wrong thing. So it's telling him to be cautious. Oh, and then we have the love card. So this is definitely a love situation, and it is divinely orchestrated by God. Yes, that's our 7 card here. That's our fated meeting. It's being divinely orchestrated. That's why it's so important that you pick the right path. Be careful, take your time, do your meditations. That's why these 2 people are looking apart right now, with the Temperance angel in between, which is the angel of balance. And it's a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a little of that, just because it's so important that when you have this fated meeting, it will be divinely orchestrated by God and the angels, and it will be so that you both come together for a higher mission, a higher purpose in love. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yes, and this card, the 4 of Swords, reminds us to get your rest. Make sure you're doing your meditations. Take time out to rejuvenate yourself. Love yourself. And that will turn you into the Empress. Okay, so let's just finish off with some romance angel cards to see what the romance angels want to tell us as far as this beautiful meeting of this love relationship. Okay, we have 2 cards. Let's take one more, Spirit. Okay, that one. All right. Very soon, it's coming very soon, as it said. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, you'll be choosing between the three paths. And make sure you choose love, okay? Love, divinely orchestrated by God. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That's great advice for this gentleman here who is working on his project, his relationship. And he is to pay attention to the intricacies and industry, taking the relationship step by step, brick by brick, creating a permanent foundation, nothing temporary, nothing frivolous about it. Give this relationship a solid foundation, work on it, work on your partnership. Anything that's worth having is worth working on. And then our last card that we have that has come out is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and your expectations. So that fated meeting that you may think that person is not for me, look deeper. Caution, look deeper. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further because it may be somebody you totally don't expect, okay? All right. So this is exciting. Gosh, it's just all being divinely orchestrated behind the scenes right now. Your only responsibility this week is to rest and rejuvenate, get your balance, and continue to work on yourself. Choose the paths that are before you. Make sure you choose the right one in love. You may need to look into some schooling, some education around it, and that may be a piece to the puzzle, depending on what path you're going to choose. And just know that you're going to take it step by step, one by one, brick by brick, and give it a chance and work on things so that they all come together for you. Beautiful reading today, you guys. I'm so happy for you. And I just wanted to say, if you want a personal reading, this is, of course, a general reading for somebody out there. And I'm always available for personal readings if you'd like to see what's going on in your own life. I'm available for astrology sessions and spiritual guidance sessions. And I also do clinical hypnotherapy if you're looking to go deep with your whatever you would like to, past life regression, weight loss, stress management, finding your life purpose. We can now do a lot of things with hypnosis to help you to clear those blocks that maybe have been there for a while and open up those channels to allow this love to come forward. So anyways, I will see you guys back here next Saturday. Until then, I want to wish everybody a wonderful week ahead or whenever you see this. And if you'd like my reading today, would you please like, share, and subscribe? Hit the bell because that helps me out tremendously. And then if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. I will look forward to hearing from you and we'll get right back with you. So until we meet again, Wood Elements, I want you to have a wonderful week and namaste, my friends.